When Nova talks about the great math mystery, it isn't just about stars and galaxies. It's also about your street, your sounds, your heartbeat. Let's look at how the same universal patterns live right there around you, especially in a vibrant city like Managua. Every sound you hear, a rooster's crow, a car horn, or someone talking, is a wave. It rises and falls through the air like ripples on water, invisible to the eye, yet profoundly real. When the rooster crows at dawn, the air vibrates hundreds of times per second. We measure this phenomenon, this rate of vibration, in hertz, hertz. A rooster's crow typically resonates between 500 and 1000 hertz, while a human voice occupies a range of 100 to 300 hertz. The robust blast of a car horn usually falls between 400 and 700 hertz. These are not arbitrary numbers. They are precise mathematical expressions of the world around us. A fundamental equation governs these audible occurrences. Frequency multiplied by wavelength equals the speed of sound. This very equation, elegant in its simplicity, underpins everything from cutting-edge 5G networks to the music applications you use daily, merely operating at different frequencies. So when you step outside and absorb the cacophony of city life, you are literally surrounded by invisible mathematical waves, a silent symphony dancing through the air. As you navigate the bustling streets of Managua, observe the glowing streetlight, the flashing motorcycle, or the screen of your personal computer. These visual experiences are also deeply rooted in mathematics, but here we are dealing with light waves instead of sound. Light, in its essence, flickers billions of times per second, a rate so incredibly fast that your eyes cannot perceive the individual oscillations. The spectrum of colors we see, from the cool calm of blue to the warm intensity of red, is determined by the wavelength of this light. Shorter wavelengths correspond to blue, while longer ones denote red. The energy contained within each beam of light is described by another profound formula. Energy equals Planck S constant, multiplied by frequency. This equation tells us that every photon, every packet of light, carries a precise amount of energy, calculated by an inherent mathematical structure. Your computer screen, a gateway to information and entertainment, is continuously performing this feat, translating electrical impulses into vibrant colors every millisecond, all orchestrated by mathematical principles. You mentioned noticing waves, lights, and routines in your environment. These are all manifestations of motion, and motion fundamentally always adheres to discernible patterns. Consider the majestic waves of the ocean or a lake. Their rhythmic undulations trace what mathematicians call sinusoidal curves, the very same elegant shape utilized in the design of electrical signals. Observe people walking along a busy street. Their gait, their steps, their rhythm, and their momentary pauses all describe repeating cycles. Even the seemingly chaotic flow of traffic in a city like Managua can be analyzed through probability waves, as cars accelerate, decelerate, and repeat their movements. If you were to plot these diverse movements, the rise and fall, the swiftness and slowness, they would visually resemble mathematical waves. This is the identical mathematical framework that engineers employ to conceive sophisticated 5G signals and to develop intelligent AI traffic management systems, optimizing the pulse of urban life. Every day in Managua possesses its own rhythm: the predictable sunrise, the distinct sounds of early morning buses, the quietude that settles in during the night. This is not randomness, it is a cycle. The concept of a cycle implies repetition with an inherent order, and this idea lies at the very heart of mathematics. Even your own body operates on intricate cycles. Your heartbeat maintains a periodic rhythm, typically between 60 and 90 beats per minute. Your sleep unfolds in approximately 90-minute cycles. Your hunger, your mood fluctuations, and your ability to focus are all governed by repeating biological waves. The overarching mathematical pattern here is that everything that repeats possesses a frequency, a duration, and an amplitude. This cyclical nature is precisely why artificial intelligence can accurately predict traffic congestion or anticipate energy usage, It is merely tracking and interpreting these inherent human and environmental mathematical cycles. Consider the technology you interact with every moment of your day, such as your Core i3 PC. It functions on billions of micro-mathematical equations processed each second. Every click of your mouse, every scroll of your web page, every single video frame displayed on your screen is a demonstration of mathematics in action. The CPU clock speed, perhaps 2.3 GHz, signifies billions of operational cycles per second. The pixels on your screen, those tiny colored squares that form images, are calculated and rendered by complex mathematical formulas. The internet data flowing to and from your device is fundamentally structured as binary code, sequences of ones and zeros, the most basic form of digital mathematics. So, when you engage with your computer, you are not merely using mathematics. You are, in a very real sense, living inside its intricate framework. In Managua, you are constantly surrounded by sound waves, light waves, patterns of motion, and precise timing, all governed by the same immutable mathematical laws that sculpt distant galaxies. The profound lesson of the great math mystery is that mathematics is not merely a subject confined to textbooks. It is the fundamental structure of reality itself. Once you begin to perceive this underlying order, life ceases to feel random. You start to discern the hidden rhythm in the chaos, and this newfound understanding bestows upon you a significant power. It enables you to begin predicting, to create, and to build with a deeper comprehension of the universe's operating principles. If you're ready to delve further into this fascinating world, your next step could be Lesson 7, The Math of Creation, How to Use Patterns to Build Ideas and Opportunities. This lesson will illuminate how individuals harness these very same mathematical patterns, waves, cycles, and feedback loops to construct groundbreaking technologies, design thriving businesses, and even orchestrate more fulfilling lives for themselves and others.